What's up? We got 4 of yous in here. I see. Susan and Colleen. Let's see what happens. All right, let me know when y'all can see me in the chat or when you can hear me. I don't have the speakerphone in, it's microphone, because of the fact of my phone was dead. It's charging right now. Let me do this real quick, and then do this so I don't forget. All right. Colleen and Susan, put the ones in the chat. Can I hear myself? Can I hear me? I can hear myself. What's up, John Boy? Lucy Lou. I can hear myself. There we go. We're good. All right. What's up, Kimberly? Colleen, Circle 0901 from Texas, baby. That's Texas, right? I'm pretty confident. My eyes a little blurry. Paige Tater. I love that. Pangy Tater. Why did I say Paige? Pangy. There's Linda. What's up, Linda? Joanne from Ocala. It's getting cold, Joanne. Sun's going down. We'll start the fire soon. Don't worry. LRG, my man. Good to see you. Thanks for coming back and hanging out as always, dude. Alan, we'll see you there. John Boy's like, woo. Woohoo, you got it. All right. Excuse me. There is, good evening, my friend. Hello to the world's best little big brother. That's right. There's my sister. I love you, girl. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. That's right, Patricia Barnes. I hope you're doing well. Tell you what, Tubetown was a busy day. Thank you, Paige. Yeah, I was really pumped on that. So, again, shout out to that donor. I don't know. We'll do a chat check-in here in a second once it all gets up on board. But, you know it, girl. Back at you. Yeah, it's just Tuesday night fireside chat. Still kind of daylight out, obviously. So, really no need to start it right now. We'll keep it out, see if the deer come in. Look, my avatar is just my yard. Just relax tonight, guy says. Right on. Well, that's what's up. That's what you got to do. You got to relax, man. Yep. There's still RG, Chrissy. Chrissy got to meet LRG. That's what's up. Happy St. Patrick's Day from Dublin, Ireland. Now, isn't like St. Patrick's, does it have to do with like Ireland, right? Shelburne? What's up, man? I want to go to Ireland. I want to have an Irish beer, an Irish pub. That's what I want so bad. That'd be sweet. What's up, John? Good to see you, my man. Hope you're doing well. That's tonight's fire. That's tonight's start of the fire, and then we got the leftover crumbs or the remnants. We'll burn all that up tonight, right there. So we'll get to it here shortly. I know. That's what I know. I know, sis. Like I know that. That's what I know we're Irish. Yes, here are Big Saint. All right, so that's it. So St. Paddy's Day was made in Ireland, where Shelburne's at right now. So it can't get no more St. Patrick's Day than Shelburne right now in our chat right now from Ireland. I'm being green as well as all right in the chat. That's funny, John. Good one. That's right, guy. We are here to hang out, have fun, and meet everyone. 24 degrees in Ohio. Ugh. That is not fun. It's cold everywhere, people. It's cold everywhere. I didn't set my live up like 5 minutes before we started. It's a little behind. I'll have to get back to that. Having corned beef, cabbage for dinner night. Patricia. Now, where though? Question. Where? You didn't? Did you meet LRG at the show in Orlando? Or no? Maybe you didn't. Southern California. So just so everybody knows, There were 11 visitors to the planet's favorite place today, and the planet's favorite street. Just so everybody knows, 11 people. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought, sis. That's exactly what I thought. So now keep in mind, two of them were Levi and Clayton. If you guys were on the mayor's chat earlier today, mayor's live, you would have saw that. You just saw the boys, the Otter Creek kids hanging out. I'll consider myself an Otter Creek kid. Chat check-in, 35 viewers, 3 chat rated 3, 70 views in 1 minute and 35 seconds. They still, that's right. Good evening, 2012 Elf. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so it's it's just a Tuesday night. Levi is adorable. He's funny. That's my guy. Like it was literally, I totally thought it was Clayton, but it was literally Levi hiding behind the sign. And Dreamers, hey, what's up, Andrea Myers? With spring break coming, more vacations, we'll be going to Florida. So Sharon, you got to come by Tubetown. So today's visitors was awesome, and you guys, that's going to be tomorrow's visitors in the video, and it's going to be fun because the mom and the dad, grandma knew about Tubetown, mom and dad didn't, and the two granddaughters didn't, but they all played around in Tubetown, so it was a lot of fun, man. I really enjoyed today. And then we had some other local viewers show up, and that was pretty cool. Right when I started, right when the mayor started his live. What's up, Ron from Ohio? It was fun. It was a good time. Philip says it's just another day for you and me in paradise. That's right, Philip. Shout out to Philip, man. He was helping out the mayor. Appreciate you. I'm homebound, Travis. Are you home? Does that mean, is that a good thing? Are you homebound, like going towards home, or are you like at home and you can't leave? I don't know how to take that, Sharon. I want you, hopefully that if you're homebound, hopefully my videos will help you like get outside. I've had comments like that, like, oh, we like the videos outside because, unfortunately they're able, whatever the situation may be, not able to get out as much. And it's cool to have videos. Different Philip, Travis. Oh, my bad, Philip. Well, my bad to the other Philip too. I guess I should. I thought for sure I thought it was you, because it was a long name like that with numbers. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, St. Patrick. Oh, farms. Farms. I'm Aussie. Farms. I'm Aussie. Yeah. Happy St. Patrick's Day from Australia. Good eye, mate. How you doing, mate? I appreciate the fact you. I'm totally butchering your accent. I'm sorry, but. Appreciate your I see you always in the comments. I appreciate it. I'm so happy that you enjoy the videos. I really do. That makes it all worth it. You guys all, and there's a lot of you that leave comments. There's 45 of you in there right now. Yeah. Cold in Ohio, 21. Oof. No bueno. No bueno. Oh, right on, Sharon. Well, I'm praying. I hope you get better and everything works out. And I'm glad that you can enjoy getting outside with us. I'm happy to do that. Well, again, you watching my videos, I appreciate it. Who's it now, Jeremy? I can't keep up. I know. So right now, actually today, Clayton had a sneak tag. I didn't even see him. I literally, like Levi. So Levi snuck up on me during the live today, or snuck up on the mayor during the live, and he's quacking like a bird on the other side of the Tubetown sign. I'm like, it sounds like, at first I thought it was Clayton, and I was like, it sounds like a bird. Then I walked around a little bit more, and then Levi's hiding out behind the sign, and then he joins the chat, and then I was like, is Clayton home? And he was like, yeah. And then a little bit later on, Clayton jumps on the chat. He's like, Travis, guess what? And I figured he's gonna do like a tag, you're it. And he literally comes running in and tags me and then runs out the picture. It was fun. It was a fun day. All those Otter Creek kids. What's up, Paramount Performance? Just hanging out. We're gonna start the fire whenever Julia gets here. And Yeah, for sure. It was funny. I literally did not know. But so currently, between me and Jeremy, I'm confident to say, or I'm not quite as confident to say, I'm wanting to say that I'm it currently. I'd have to think about it a little bit because depending on what you're watching, whose videos you're watching, and what you're doing, it's so bizarre and fun. It's like that's how it's fun. It's cold and Pensacola. It is. Yeah, yeah, Maid Marian. I'm actually kind of bummed. I don't know. I'm hoping that it don't frost. I'm not sure what's gonna if the watermelons will be able to survive this cold because we're getting a couple cold nights. But there's millions upon millions upon millions of dollars in this county right now that are planted and sprouting of watermelons, and I'm not sure if the cold's gonna get them or not. To be honest with you, I hope not. To be honest, like I don't want. But you'll see. So for example, for anybody who lives around watermelon farms, like they get insurance on them too. So therefore, if something happens, next thing you know, the whole field won't get picked. You'll see thousands upon thousands of watermelons out there in the field, and they turn yellow and they go bad, and they have to leave them for the insurance company, from what I understand, to where basically it's they have insurance on fields for obviously freezing and stuff. I guess you get insurance on anything nowadays, but um. Sharon says you help those guys, Levi and Clayton Stadshow. I hope so. I think I do. I think it's fun. What I really enjoy is the fact of I have friends and fans of all ages, and fans of all ages that didn't even know they were fans, but now they're fans. Watch tomorrow's video. As Grumpy Smurf would say, I hate the cold, right? What did Pat say? I missed Pat's comment. Back her up, back her up. Current chat checking. We got 51 beautiful souls in here with chat rated 2 because I'm just blah, 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 blah. 120 views so far. Where? I missed what Pat said. Where's Pat's? Oh, I can't find it. Something to bark about's in the chat, you all. Giving you something to bark about. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate it, Sharon. I try. I'll be perfectly honest with you, man. I got all kinds of things going on in my life that it's just part of life. Everybody has their situations, their struggles, their adversities, if you will. I don't know what the words would be because I'm not that intelligent with grammar, but it's just one of the things where you got to keep putting one foot in front of the other, and make the best out of everything, and be thankful that you get to live today. And as I say, yesterday was a past, tomorrow is a present, or no, yesterday's a past, tomorrow is a gift, today is the present, and so it's a present. You get the opportunity to live today. Yeah, and I got a pain in the ass sister too. uh Far from that, just so everybody knows. For all 55 of you in here, I literally appreciate it because, like literally these lives are like a lot of the cores and the replay crew that jumps on after the fact. Like, you guys are here because you enjoy the fireside chat that I haven't even lit yet. Enjoy me just blah 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 blah, and whatever comes up. I appreciate you all because I know you're not here for any of the other stuff that goes on. You're here for me, and that's what truly means a lot to me because of the fact. Did you get my email? I didn't. When did you email me something to bark about? Oh, you know what I did? I checked my email today. I got a Lily. I'm gonna do a video on the on the GoFundMe. I got a $200 donation last night on the GoFundMe. I believe I didn't see the last thing I saw. I saw it. So when I opened my email, I didn't realize that, but it shows you. And so I gotta fix that because I try not to look at it, but in my email. So I'm gonna do a video as to everybody who's donated so far on it, just because I want to show them appreciation for what they've done. I haven't learned in my 74 years of life, one day at a time. Tomorrow is not promised. Yep, that's right, Sharon. It is not promised. Oh, Pat. Okay, Pat. Excuse me. Yeah, I hope it does warm up for you. This shows you are talking about seasons, each one planned from above. But she loves Motley Crue though. The oh yeah, no, my sister is the hardest core Motley Crue fan in the entire world. There's nobody. I remember when we were in a trailer in Buffalo, Florida, with swamp water that we drank, like Otter Creek water. I'd have loved to have Otter. Christy, you could. She's in the chat. She'll tell you. I would have loved to have Otter Creek water where we grew up in Buffalo, Florida, in the trailer. Like we didn't even get to live in the trailer park for crying out loud. We got to live in the trailer outside the trailer park. They had another trailer behind it. It wasn't even a trailer; it was just a concrete slab, and then like some other building. But even back then, I remember when she got the very first Live Wire cassette tape, and she had that thing. I remember that like to this day. And man, we like she even has Motley Crue. Oh, she look at this. When I met Chrissy, it was clear she got all the good looks of the city. Yeah, she did. She definitely beat me, that's for sure. But yeah, the album she saw the album, but like yeah, that's cool. I remember going to the Motley Crue. We went to the Motley Crue concert and um, we're at UCF Arena, and it was so loud. It was so it was painful. I think I might have left early because it was so loud. It was like bad. Like Tommy Lee went upside down the drums, drumming, and like that was fun. But yeah, yeah. If you guys think Otter Creek water's bad, UCF, yep, UCF Arena. You guys have no idea of the yeah. Like I said, she's in the chat, so it's easy to talk about, but they have no idea of the upbringing. What's y'all's age difference? 4 years, something to bark about. I was corrupted by my older sister. So you remember so 4.5. So you remember like when our parents, like when we were young, they ended up going on a vacation and they left us with our aunt. And Chrissy, she ended up so my dad was he wrote down the mileage. I'm good. He wrote down the mileage on the little we call it the Roachmobile because it's like a little I don't even know what like a little Datsun car like a little hatchback on it like it was just some like we had a Cutlass Supreme like old Cutlass Supreme and then we got the little Roach we call it the Roachmobile but so my aunt was watching this while we were down and I was probably 10 at the time so she might have been 14 or whatever and so we decided to go toilet paper a house and I totally remember the Datsun B210 hatchbacks, 1979. Look at she. So go look that up, everybody. That was our family car. Go look up a Datsun B210 hatchback, 1979, and put it in the color of roach brown. And like, I'm not bringing up bad memories, but uh, we grew up with a lot of roaches, unfortunately. So it was like, it was definitely roach brown, but free. I'll just stop. I gotta stop. And it became Chrissy's first car. Totally did. It totally did. It totally did. And then you got the Camaro, right? And then you had the louvers on, and then you put it in a shop there in Buffalo, and then and somebody stole the louvers off. I remember that. Yeah, that's one thing about it, people. Just remember that. If you have anything in life, you have family, and try to keep your family together. Try to always stay close as much as you can. Yes, she upgraded to the '78 Camaro, but yeah, because you all know where you've been. She drove it around. So my aunt, yeah, okay. So going back to the story. So my aunt took us around the neighborhood. We found this house. I don't know how we determined this house or whatever. And that was back when it was innocent fun, but at the same time, I'd be mad. Had all this toilet paper on my tree. Like it was innocent fun, but it wasn't innocent fun. But at the same time, I remember the next day the people come out and they started yelling, and then my aunt was sitting at the road with the hatchback open. And we all just took off running. We all literally just dove in it. It was me, Chrissy, and my cousin Marvin, and man, and my aunt Renee, dude. Uh, yeah. So anyway, yeah, back to Dad writing down the mileage. When he gets back, he found out that the car was being used. And Chrissy, wink, wink, might have taken it out a few times without the license, not even of age to drive. But, that's growing up in the 80s and 90s. What do you expect? Whiskey Jack, my man, what's up, dude? Good to see you. It looks like a crime scene. All right. Um, Selena, what's up? Good to see you, girl. We'll start the fire. I've been waiting for Joy to get home. And so when she gets home, I'll go ahead and start it up. She's not here right now. Travis left you a wind chime for Tubetown Memorial at the Robert, when were you there, Robert? Why were you there and I didn't know and we couldn't meet up, Robert? Tell me that. Robert. I went by the train post today and see Lena to make sure that she did get the package that Woodstock sent. So I drove my dad's car around the block the first time. Oh, something to bark about. Oh, yep, you ain't getting away with that one, are you? Man, I have another story that's fun from me and my sister when I was a kid. We were in Houston. Keep in mind, when I was in Houston, I was 8 years old or younger, so or 7 or younger, right? Sis, I was like 7. I think I was 7 years old or 7.5, 8 years old, maybe. No more than that. Um, but yeah, I remember that. I remember that sticker. I had a sticker on the Datsun that said 0 to 50 in 5 miles. Every 10 miles, every mile you go, you get 10 miles an hour faster. What's up, Karen? Good to see you, Karen Young in the house. What's up, Logan? I see you in there. Oh man, before I had a driver's license. Oh, nice, Matthew. Hey, you know what? Hey, you want to know a fun fact about me? Because I'm pretty open with everybody. Everybody knows it. Obviously I'm open, but at the same time, you have issues and stuff that go on that you don't talk about. But I'll tell you something fun. I had to do community service one time. I'm not gonna say what for or whatever, but I was a juvenile. I wasn't perfect. I got in trouble a few times. But so my community service was cleaning out cop cars. So guess what I got to do? I got to drive cop cars and drive them to the store and vacuum them out. Like, how funny is that? Like, literally, like, and my sister knows there's a Circle K in our neighborhood, and so there's a vacuum. Well, the neighborhood we grew up. Well, one of the neighborhoods we grew up in. We grew up in a lot of houses, but so I drive the cop car from the fire station because there used to be a police substation on my street. There's a fire station and police substation, and I drive it from there down to the vacuum to vacuum it out. I'm not a cop. I'm literally doing community service. It's hilarious. I thought it was funny. My mom now watches you from Pennsylvania. She's 82 and loves the smiles. Awesome, Whiskey Jack. I love it. Well, I'm giving your mom a big hug right now. I'm giving a virtual hug right now. A big virtual hug to mom. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sharing memories. Oh, something to bark about. Sharing memories with the Willis fun. Hey, you want to know another funny one? Listen to this. So I have a very as my sister, she'll tell you I wear my heart on my sleeve, right? If that's right, is that right, sis? But like if I do something wrong, I tell her myself. Like so there was this one time I remember it, and she'll remember this. So this goes back to before I ever really got into the dirt bike. Well, now, actually, it's been in my life all my life. But we had this little 50, right? We had this little 50 at our house when we lived in Houston. We had a garage then too, believe it or not. That's after we moved out of townhouses, wasn't it? Because we lived in the townhouses, then we finally upgraded to like a regular house. But anyhow, the neighbor kid came over and he said, um, "Oh my God, you're a narc. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, sis? You know exactly what I'm talking about." So we had this neighbor kid that told us he'd give us $1 every lap we drove around the house. My parents are gone, and we weren't allowed to drive the dirt bike. And and so the guy always told on us. Well, we weren't supposed to be doing nothing wrong. But I did it with you corrupted me, girl. You so next thing you know, so what does my sister do? She goes on a bike and does a couple laps around the house. What do? I get on a bike and I do a couple laps around the house. Like we're owed like $5 each or like $5 total. I'm not sure what we're owed, but like we're making money. Well, about that time, my parents they had a Cutlass Supreme. Was it the Cutlass Supreme they had back then? Because that's what we drove from there to Houston. We were homeless. We had to leave Houston and move to Florida. But the Cutlass, they come around the corner, that Cutlass Supreme. And so what do I was in the garage and I just started crying. I was like, They made me do it. I totally just narked on them. Totally did. And then like they would have never known if I would just parked it. We just been like sitting on it like nothing ever happened. And the guy never paid us. Can you believe that? So bummed about that. We never. That guy's to this day still owes us $5. But yeah, and there are other things I won't talk about that I told on us because of the fact of, well, the way we were raised. Oh my goodness, that's why you're my favorite. I appreciate it, sis. I love you. Oh, Nanny's all right. That's right, Logan. Logan. So that's another thing you'll see today. Like that's what's so fun about. Like I was telling the viewers today, it showed up. So there's some viewers that showed up. A viewer, a long time viewer, and then her son and daughter, who are they have daughters who are preteen. I'm saying, or right there, close to it. So they're I don't know what age they are, but they're say at least in their 30s. But none of them have no idea about Tube Town. And like you guys are gonna see it tomorrow. You guys gonna see the video like it was fun because I'm like, so let me guess. You guys showed up have no idea about what Tube Town is. And they have no idea. So I got some clips and everything, and then I paused the camera for a bit and then I talked to them, kind of filled them in on the whole what Tube Town was about and so forth and so on. But it was an awesome visit. And then we all got because they had special invites, so they were allowed to come into Tube Town. We all got to play golf. We all got to play all the games and got to use the Tube Town rules. And you guys will see it tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Chrissy, we raised each other pretty much. Oh, it's funny. My car, my senior year in high school was a '79 Cutlass T-top. I don't think we had T-tops on ours. It was a Cutlass Supreme, had those like pleather seats that cracked, right? They're all cracked up and they like pinch you all the time when you're sitting in it. Hey, who remembers this? I remember being in Houston. When we lived in Houston, I remember sitting at a railroad track. Like I'd lay in the back window of the car. Like literally, I'd get up and I'd lay in the back window of the car. Like full on laid out in the back window of the car, look at the cars behind you. Like literally. And I remember when we brought that car to Florida, because we again, there's my sister. She's in the chat. I'm not gonna make any fibs, but so we didn't have nowhere to live, and luckily, obviously we're fortunate enough to have grandparents, and we moved in with them. But when we got our first place, it was that trailer out in Buffalo, and I still remember that car out there. I remember finally it was sitting on the side of the house, and I think it ended up getting sold or something. Marty might have even bought it. I don't even know. But 1963 Falcon. Oh, was that what it was? Oh no, Sharon. Okay, my bad, Sharon. My car was a 1963 Falcon Futura convertible bucket seat. Ooh, nice. Not a T-top, but it had a 350 rocket engine in it. Sis says, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know what I was. Again, I was small, and when we finally got to our trailer, I was what? I don't even know how old I was. 10, 9, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. It's childhood's kind of a blur. We lived in a lot of places. What about like the place where we lived? I'm just like reminiscing and hanging out, sis. Man, crazy. And so remember the place. So not the, I don't want to say that. There's been some very tragic things that's happened growing up, and but that one road we lived on, the two kids across the street, they had dirt bikes and they raced dirt bikes, and they went like racing every weekend and stuff. I didn't know them or anything, but it was. I remember them having dirt bikes, and we had the little 50. We never really knew who they were, but man, Mommy says her first car was '81 Mercury Zypher. All right, he was in 7th grade. I was in elementary, Bonneville Elementary. I went to that school and kindergarten. No, first grade. Kindergarten, Miss Watt. No, that's Chelsea's first grade. And kindergarten, I was in kindergarten in Houston. I said this the other day, the very first day of school, the very first day I was ever in school, just kind of give you guys an idea. The very first day I was ever in school, and for those, there's only 75 on there, so you guys are my core. You guys probably heard this. But I was in the corner. I had to say the Pledge of Allegiance in the corner of kindergarten class because I already got in trouble before we even started the Pledge of Allegiance. Hand to God, that's funny. I know, it's crazy because he said that school is closing. It's wild. That neighborhood there, That's so the neighborhood. No, it's just a wild family story, man. Crazy. The neighborhood is where it's at is Bonneville. We moved to Bonneville. My grandparents when we had to leave Houston, and then we moved out from there and then got a house or the trailer. But long story short, ultimately we all end up back in Bonneville. But then we ultimately move on, and so it's funny because the two houses I grew up in, and then I end up raising Chelsea in, like we're family houses, and it's just wild to think. Um, it's just crazy, crazy. Kelly says 1983 mine, 69 Dodge Dart. When I turned 16, didn't drive for. Oh no, Kelly, didn't drive for 2 years. It just sat. What's up with Julia? Where's she at? Remember, my mommy is old. Logan said, "No, Logan, we're only as old as we feel. We're only old in the morning time." I got suspended for 3 days for kissing a girl during recess my kindergarten year. My dad was Whiskey Jack. That's hilarious. That's funny, dude. That's awesome. First car I bought was 1973 Opel Manti for $300. The first vehicle I ever got was, I wish I still had it. It was a 1984 Toyota pickup truck 4x4 for $800, and they thought there was a rag in the gas tank, but there never was. I don't know what happened, but I got it for really cheap, and I wish I sold it for $1,500, like an idiot. Um, like that truck still had a 20R motor in it. Like it was just like the baddest. Like I still wish I had that truck, man. So I had a boat, Buick LeSabre, yeah, right. Oh, that's right, Polar Spark. Charles, I am a Toys R Us kid. I know I did, sis. I remember I remember going to Toys R Us with my grandma, and I got to get a toy. It was Optimus Prime. Well, no, I couldn't get that because it was $10. I wanted to get that, but we got something else. But I remember going to Toys R Us and finding Optimus Prime. 68. Mary Dell says a 68 Dodge Charger. Nice. Nice one. All right, let's do a chat check in. Here we go. Here we go. Bup, 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 bup. We're up 76 current viewers. Chat rated 9. 277 views so far. 6 minutes and 27 seconds into our, well, that's supposed to be our fire meditation, but not yet. Yeah, exactly, Adam, for sure, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, so I remember that when Scott flipped the car. I did remember that. So me and a good friend of mine growing up, um, when we finally got, actually, it was funny. We never we he come speaking of any Australian people out there in the chat. So you know what I did in that class? Every like I don't know, I'm just weird like that, right? So in it was woodshop class. I had this guy in my woodshop class, and I pretend like I was Australian. And I talked Australian and everything, even though other classes I didn't, but I did there. And he was like, "You're not." He kept saying I wasn't Australian, but I kept telling him I was. So he ended up showing up to my house one day to ask my mom, and then we become friends after that. But then and then we grew up together, and man, we did a lot of sneaking out at night, like you're not supposed to, but you do when you're a kid. And but one day we were taking. He'd always borrow my sister's car, and like he was part of the family. He's like a brother, and so he borrowed my sister's car one time, and then we were taking it back to her, and we were going on this back dirt road going to my sister's. What's up, just me? And so we started racing each other. Like I started passing him, and he started going real fast, and he hit the soft sand on the side of the road, and then boom, boom, flipped the car. Next thing you know, he's laying in the middle of the road. I stopped the truck, and we're out in the middle of nowhere. This is Orlando. Like now, it's probably like a Publix right there where he flipped it. But I go running over to him. He's laying in the road. He's like, and so what do I do? Like anybody else who don't know what to do, I start slapping him in his face. Hey, pa, trying to like get him to come to. Like I'm not sure if that was what I was supposed to do or not, but I did it anyway. Finally, I got him to come to. Apartments are there now. I finally got him to come to, and I got him in my truck. I let the car sit on the side of the road upside down, and we left. And we went to my sister's house, and then I got her, and I was like, hey. So then, at the time, the individuals involved, they went back, and I don't even remember what happened after that. I remember, I just totally remember just slapping him in the face, like, hey. I was 16 at the time, so don't, and he was 1 year older than me. He was 17, I believe. But man, yeah, right. It's a Wawa, exactly. It totaled the car. Yep, it totaled my sister's car. Oh, that was so funny. 289 4-speed, white and black. Oh, I love my truck. It was a 4-speed. I loved it. She says I hated that car anyway. Well, that's right. Uh, so fun. Oh man. All right, I'm kind of need to find out what the heck's going on with Jews. Where's Juju's? The police were at our house the other day. Well, hopefully it was okay. Hopefully it was okay. What's up, Mark? Good to see you, my man. Mark's in the chat. Mark has been a visitor of Tubetown. We had a great visit. We had, again, 11 people visit Tubetown today in 2.0. 11. If you build it, they will come, they're saying. Evidently, they keep coming. I love it. The tool sale, like I got a video for tomorrow with the visitors today. So tomorrow, hopefully, I'll film some more of the stuff getting up for the tool sale. The tool sale will be coming soon. I might link it up with, excuse me, the week before and the week of the Cedar Key Festival, and maybe to give people an opportunity. One, because I'm gonna do like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like, why not? Like, what else I got to do? I'll sit out there, I'll film content. We'll just have fun and sell some tools. If we sell none, we don't sell none. But it is what it is. But most definitely link it up with that the festival, because there's gonna be a lot of people going. So hopefully we'll get some people to come by. Yeah, just me, 11 exactly. Now keep in mind, two of them were Levi and Clayton for the mayor, but still, everybody counts. Oh, that stinks, Adam. Especially when it's parked in the driveway. See, Mark's been there. Mark's had the Tube Town visit. It was so much fun. You're gonna get to see another fun video tomorrow. I promise you, it's gonna be fun. And mom and dad, or dad, just started. He subscribed while we were there. Again, they had no idea about it. His wife's mother watches with Rebecca, watches Tube Town, or watches the channel. So they had no idea about anything. So I love it when people show up and they're like, I'm like, do you guys have any idea what's going on here? And they're like, nope. So it's fun to kind of fill them in. Oh man. All right, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, really? Oh, that's not good, Logan. Well, I'm glad you guys had cameras. Love your story about your old day. Oh, I got so many, guy. There's videos on YouTube. You guys would be like, I'm sure the haters would love them. Well, I'm not really. It's nothing that I'm ashamed about. It's part of my life. It's part of traveling the world. And you know, back then you were, when you were in the sport of freestyle motocross, and you were the '80s rock star when you showed up to places, if you will. I don't want to say quite that much, but like, it was fun. Just like, oh, where's Flan? Flonda was a llama in the other chat, in the mayor's chat the other day, and she would not know, but she would know. I meant not good. Neighbor was robbed. Madam Mayor's Adventure Raid. What's up? Where's Madam Mayor and them? I just saw them. They were talking about they were in Florida, and they're going down to one of the bases, I believe. What's up? Well, what's up, Madam Mayor and Brett? Man, I hope they're doing well. I seen them. not seen them, but they popped in, or they didn't pop in, but they said something. They were driving by, or they're not driving, they drove by. Oh, camera alert. But I seen them just the other day, or not seen them personally, but talked about them the other day. Need more videos on. See, there's still a channel. There's still another YouTube channel out there that nobody knows about. That was way back when, so that won't ever really transpire into anything. What's up, Polaris man? Good to see you. I took a Braille class in college just to date a blind girl. I spent the whole first day accidentally reading her Whiskey Jack. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. When you was younger. Yep, when I was younger. Is Julia pulling a tarp? Negative. Oh, a tarp? Did it look like that? I don't think so. Yeah. Had a lot of fun. And there's so much fun. Like, I have so much video footage of so much fun. Like, one day I'd love to be able to take like an entire week and go down, like, transfer all the analog stuff to the digital stuff. I have so much stuff. Oh, Mark, I was waiting until Julia got home, actually. She just pulled up. She's off running around doing a couple of things, and so I was waiting for her to get home before I lit it up, because the wood's old and dry, and I want to, her to enjoy it with me, because by now it would all been burnt up, and I've burnt up the rest of the other stuff. Nope. She's all good. Guy, no, I didn't. But Ted Wendell sent me an email saying that he had ordered one for me. So shout out to Ted. Oh, look, there's Ted right there. He just sent 5 what you doing with memberships. Sick. And it's gonna be Lucy Lou, Kelly gets one, Angie gets one, James gets one, Matthew gets one. I literally just said your name, Ted, and bam, pop up. Yeah, Ted actually just we have one on order, so it will be here soon. Waiting on an autograph. Chrissy, stop. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yep. What's up, Ted? Good to see you, my man. That is so funny. I literally just said that, and then bam. Time for s'mores. The boss is home. That's right. Well, she'll go in and she'll do whatever she's got to do, get everything ready, and then she'll be out here in a few, and we'll get this fire started. These guys still got like 20 minutes left, right? Somewhere in there. Close to it. I will start it before the end of this live. No doubt. Yeah, for sure. Ted's been a great support. I can't individualize any and everybody because there's so many awesome supporters of the channel. So I'm just thankful for all you to where I'm able to like explain to the parents today that had no idea what TubeTown was. That like I'm very fortunate enough to have an audience to where I can make videos of me just filming myself, filming what I'm doing. If it's mowing my yard or if it's this or that. Like I'm very thankful that I get to be a part of y'all's lives, and y'all get to be a part of mine. And Levi's and Clayton, you had to go watch the mayor's live. You didn't watch it. That was fun. Clayton totally got me. Snuck up and bam. It was funny because he's like, guess what? And I thought he was gonna say, Tag, you're it. And he literally just come running into the picture, and I promise to God, I had no idea he was there. So the thing about it is, he's pretty clever. Like he'll watch the phone and he sees what's going on, so he knows. He's like, "Oh, Travis is not paying attention right now. I'm gonna get him." Ted says, "Told you I was sure the best." I try to be me and make people laugh and have fun. Yep, Joy just got home. We'll be starting that fire soon. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start it now. That way, when she gets out here, it'll be warm. How about that? Let's do that. Are you ready? You ready for the burst? Bam! Back to the chat. Fire's going, people. Zoom in a little bit. Give you some fire meditation. Snap, crackle, and pop for my core. My heart. This is my heartbeat. Literally, when I got the, like, because I know I got a pretty good idea of watching it from the numbers that come in as to what the chat's about, or if it's about drama. Obviously, it will be more. But like my heartbeat is between 70, 80, and 110. And I know you guys are here. And then I got the repeat crew, or the replay crew that comes on. So that's funny. Lane's wife says my belly is so full. That's good. We have fire. I will feel warmer already. Mark says. Yep, it's gonna get warm. I'll be adding as we go. Add as we go, people. Add as we go. That's funny. I bet you it did look like that. I didn't see it, but that is funny. Albany, what's up? Good to see you. How are you? Hello, hi. Better than that weed eater meditation failure. I know, Whiskey Jack, right? Dude, I totally, man, I was so ready. And celebrating the start of March Madness. All right. It's madness all the time for me, Polar Spark. Appreciate you, my man. Logan. What's a biscuit pizza? We were telling jokes. The mayor's live was telling jokes today. I'm not sure. What is a biscuit pizza? Just me? Thank you, John. Fire, fire, fire. Like Butthead. Or no, that was Beavis. I believe that was Beavis. It was Beavis, right? Oh, did you guys... If you went on the mayor's live, you'd heard gunshots today. But no woo-woo showed up. That's interesting. They were real legit gunshots, too. Oh. There it is. Perfect. What is a biscuit pizza? That's a good question. I don't know what a biscuit pizza is. Marshmallows for everyone, but you need to bring your own stick. That's right. Oh, not sure. Lane said they have them. Oh, I don't know. Tracy was on the live and heard it. Those two random gunshots. Well, another thing, when I was recording today, it's never done this before, but the neighbor's dog come running over and started barking a lot. Probably because there's people there. You know what I mean? I get it because it's a dog, but I ended up shutting the gate just in case, just to make sure that the visitors felt safe, because if they did get out, I don't think it's an aggressive dog at all. I think it was just a dog being a dog, but just to make them feel safe and the kids feel safe. Ooh, that sounds good, Lane's wife. Minus the pepperoni. Pepperoni gives me heartburn. But other than that, that sounds really good. Sounds really good. Joy was on the phone when she got home, so she's probably talking to Chelsea. And that's just so everybody knows, we try to have a pretty tight family, if you will. We try to talk to each other. Like her and Chelsea talk every day. And so they're probably into a conversation right now. She probably literally been talking because she knows I was on my live, so she's been talking since she, left. I'm sure. You smash a can of biscuits, put sauce and cheese, pepperoni. Great snack. Okay, that's good, Marty Martin. Yeah, I'm not a fan of pepperoni. Whiskey Jack. It's not a trip to downtown LA without gunshots, right? Yeah, they did. Well, see, and that's where, again, Pat, everybody has to understand, And not, like if you look, I'm going to, in my opinion, I'm going to, and again, it's Jeremy's situation is Jeremy's situation. I'm going to defend the Levy County Sheriff's Office, the two deputies that showed up, because I think they already knew, especially Sergeant Prine, already knew what was going on in the sense of like it was nothing to be like, it wasn't like a real the SWAT type thing. I think he had enough common sense to know that they've been repeatedly called by this individual so many times that he was just like you could tell in his face the first time, you could tell in his face the second time I met the gentleman. Like, so I have nothing, but good things to say about that situation because they showed up, they knew better. Like it's Otter Creek, you're gonna hear gunshots. Literally, go watch the mayor's live from 2 days prior. There was like a $500 to $1,000 worth of ammo just dispended between me, excuse me, between Julia, Flippin, Ninja Gina, and myself. We were just like blasting away. So, just that whole. My favorite meat's venison, to be honest with you. Even though I love my deer coming to the yard, but like venison's like my favorite meat. So who gets like a big bed of coals going, and then they put the baked potatoes and tempo inside there? My phone's freaking out. They had to respond, but you're right, Travis. They knew better. Yeah, exactly. They did have to respond, absolutely. And they knew exactly when it come up, that address as to what's calling and all. They're like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you serious right now? But and that's in my opinion, and that's why, and I'm going to stick up for Sergeant Prine. And again, I don't know any of the situation that Jeremy has going on, but because again, it's not my business. But for that situation, in the first situation, that the first officer showed up, and I think he was informed by the sergeant, like, welcome to Otter Creek. It's probably, but he's like, it's not going to be what you think. Just roll up, and then again, he gets greeted with a kid, and then allows me to go back to my truck, get the firecrackers, and show them, and then question the neighbor, and then the neighbor double bird them off because they're mad because of, yeah. So, I will say thank you to them for understanding what they're responding to because they knew it. Oh, absolutely, absolutely, Whiskey Jack. But as you know, and I will still stand firm on what I said before about that other situation. You know, I think if you're properly trained and you've dealt with individuals a certain amount of times, but yeah, I mean, there's no doubt. I see so many police videos out there that are just like, wow, they're both spectrums. They're spectrums of cops not being cool, and then there's spectrums of wow, you have to really understand what they're dealing with. Because if you think about it, oh, Ted drops another 5. It's going to be Albany, AZ Army Soldier Mom, Augusta Games, Jones, and Robin. But the fact of like, so you had to think about it. If you're a police officer, right, and you're going up to a car with tinted windows on it, and you have an individual in there that knows, well, if I go to jail, I'm going to jail for the rest of my life. I'm pretty confident that individual has no care about your life. And so therefore, they're going to put your life in danger, and they're going to try to get out of the situation because they know once they're caught, they're caught. You know what I mean? And so therefore, it's a very, stressful situation for officers to have to be in. But there are many occasions of the opposite where officers weren't being, what I wanted to be as a police officer. If that path led me down that road, dirt bikes took me off that road. But you know what I mean? I always wanted to be that person to help somebody out. Use discretion. I tell you what, man, I've had 2 Alachua County deputies and 2 Gilchrist County deputies, officers of the year. Discretion. They I've had encounters and like, police officers, it's a hard job to have because you're literally putting your life at risk because individuals who know their life is going to jail for the rest of their life, if they have to interact with you, they have no care or concern for you, and they're going to try to get away from you. And so, but my opinion on that situation, Whiskey Jack, And we can always agree to disagree. That's how me and Whiskey Jack developed such a good friendship. Is it's cool. People can agree to disagree in situations, and again, that's just the way it should be. We should be able to have conversations. And if you don't like something, I don't like something, we can talk about it. And that's what the world should be, not just everybody hate each other. It's just sad. My chat stopped moving. Is my live still going? Now let me do a little chat check-in real quick, see if it's still going. 76 viewers, chat rated 2, 401 views. It's steadily climbing. 8 minutes and 44 seconds. Where are we at? We got about 5 minutes left. The mayor had their attention better than I did. He got the 12 minutes, but it's all good. It's all good. I compete against myself. That's what you have to do. You have to compete against yourself. So, in here. I'm not sure what Logan was saying, but it's all good. What's up, Tim? Good to see you, bud. Yeah, so we got about 4 minutes left in this chat. The chat check-in is 76 current viewers. Chat rated 2, 402 views, 8 minutes and 48 seconds. Fan funding, we'll jump up there. Bam, I know we have some memberships gifted. And it's going to be my man, Ted, gifting 5 What You Doing Willis memberships. It's going to be Polar Spark, celebrating the start of March Madness with $2. And then it's going to be Ted again with $2. No, Travis, you're the best. Then it's going to be Ted again with another 5 What You Doing Willis memberships. And then something to bark about, sharing memories with Willis Fun. So thank you kindly to each and every one of you that participated and helped out tonight. I can't thank you enough. Tim says he's always lurking. It's all good. That's right, Kelly. That's right. We got about 3 minutes left, and then we will walk on at her. Oh, well, I know exactly. I've known that. They touch the taillight, just so everybody knows, so that the fingerprint's on that vehicle. So when they find that vehicle, they're able to fingerprint the back of it and know that that vehicle was the vehicle involved in that incident because the cop's fingerprint is on it. So if everybody watches cops walk up behind vehicles and they basically touch their vehicle behind, they're basically leaving their impression, and it's like the forensics know where to go to look. They'll know to go look on that tail light for a fingerprint, both tail lights, because that's kind of like the MO. They're in the back of the vehicle. They have to do the whole back of the vehicle, but that's basically why officers, if you were ever wondering why officers, good night, sis, I love you. If you ever wonder why officers touch the back of the cars when they walk up to them, it's because just that. They were at that vehicle before they encountered anybody. What's for dinner tonight? I don't know, actually. Tonight's probably going to be this easy night because it's live night, so it'll probably be leftovers or like pizza. So, all right, everybody, she's still on the phone, but we got about 2 minutes left here. I want to say thanks for everybody for participating and having a good time tonight. It's good to always see my sister in here hanging out, and yeah, just everybody know out there that life is fun. You got to live it fun, and as you know, Hershey Kiss foils. I remember those. Wasn't it true if you got, like, you spun me off now, if you got where it said Hershey Kisses 3 times, you're supposed to win something on the little thing? I don't think that was ever true, but I think that was like a myth. But, all right, tempo dinner, right? Everybody, I appreciate all hanging out, enjoying tonight. It's been just a little bit of a fire. Other than that, you've been looking at sticks all night, piled up in a fire pit. Sorry about that. Good night, Ted, man. I appreciate your support as always. Looking forward to getting a spring. LRG, deuces, my man. We'll see you, brother, man. Polaris, man, good night. Judy, good night. We'll see you, Nanny and Logan. Ronnie, we'll see you. Take care. Not for dinner. Oh, my computer just shut off. Oh no, I gotta look up here. Oh. It's been real. It's been fun. Real fun is pushing it. That's right, Whiskey Jack. I'm trying to look at my chat because my computer just died, you all. It's going fast. So, peace out, Polar Spark. We'll see you, Lane's wife. We got a few more. We got about 30 more seconds. Ronnie, thumbs up to Ronnie. Thank you kindly. Last check-in. Current check-in. 70 viewers. 117 likes. $5.99 in super chats. I think we got 10 gifted memberships. And a lot of smiles tonight, I'm hoping. So you guys have a great weekend. Whiskey Jack, we'll see you, my man. 212L, thank you for participating in tonight's hangout. And that's pretty much all it is, just hanging out, doing nothing, hanging out. We'll see you all at the mayor. We'll see you tomorrow. Be sure the mayor's going to go on at 3. And the mayor's been trying to be consistent with his live. So be sure to check that out. We will have a video tomorrow for Willis. Already got done today, which makes for a nice day tomorrow. All right, everybody. I love you. Deuces. And I can't do nothing on my computer because my computer died. So we're going to have to stop the phone. We'll see ya. Woo. Focus.